I wanted to find everything I could find about Knoxville's black community.
In downtown Knoxville, there's always a good chance you'll find Robert Booker on the top floor of the East Tennessee History Center.
I spent almost as much time here as I did any other place.
And the same goes for Jack Neely.
I've been coming here since the early 1980s.
Because here in this dark corner room, these writers and historians search for the lost names they can only find in the McClung Historical Collection.
I've always said that people would be a lot less amazed with what I do if they knew about the McClung Collection.
I became director of the Beck Cultural Center in 1978. That's how I got involved with the McClung Collection, doing research. I learned to use the city directories as well as the old newspapers, and I come to read the newspapers. That's my claim to fame.
Well, newspapers are what historians study. You can look up almost any newspaper since 1791 up here on microfilm.
Just fascinating how much information is here.
I've spent weeks, maybe months of my life, certainly, in that darkened room. This kind of became a second home in a way.
The McClung Collection really became my second home.
And in this second home, Booker and Neely cranked away at microfilm and cranked out countless newspaper columns and books that give us a better understanding of our home.
You just get lost in another time. You start cranking and reading the papers and things start to make sense.
You will read one thing and you say, well, what happened after that? And then you go to later papers to find out what went on.
So many different kinds of people in Knoxville. There's a surprise around every corner.
After decades of searching for names from the past, this room is where you will find their names now and in the future, with the official dedication of the Booker-Neely Microfilm Reading Room to honor their efforts to preserve and promote Knoxville's history.
It's a great honor. I'm proud to see it, and especially paired with Mr. Booker. He's just a real treasure for Knoxville to have him. He not only has written so much history of the African American community, but he's made history as a civil rights demonstrator, and later was the first black state representative from this area.
This is a signal honor, because I have spent so much of my life here reading and writing. And I've tried to share the information I have garnered with the general public. And when that is recognized by giving me and Jack an honor like this, it's truly, truly meaningful.